I'm picking up an energy where this person, they've made up their mind about relationships and how they feel about them. Yeah, they don't mind hooking up though. They don't mind that. That's cool. It's fine, okay? But they just have something they want to share with you. Good day, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to Milk Honey Rose. I am Mystic Alchemy. Thank you for being here. So, this person feels like, honestly, me in a relationship, it just doesn't feel right anymore. Like, I've tried it before, and I just realized how challenging it is. And then, you have to deal with the person trying to tell you how to live, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. They always up in your business. You can't have no personal life. I just don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with somebody hovering over me, wanting to know my every move. Okay? That's really what I don't want. So, right now I'm dating. I meet people, I talk to people. I have situationships. Okay? A few friends with benefits. But I don't want nothing that's going to stick. Okay? I want to be real slippery like oil. Okay, this is the energy of this person. So for some of you, you could end up meeting this person, right? And you're going to be like, oh, okay, so that's what you're into. Okay. No, I get it. But you're either going to go with it and be like, okay, well, I'll just be another situationship because I think you're cute. Or you're going to be like, oh, okay. So being that what you want does not align with what I want, then that is my signal to give you the peace sign. Because I want my peace to be mine. I'm not trying to have you take my peace with all that action you got going on. That's not the type of action I want in my life. So that means that if I try to stay with you, you're going to give me strife. And I'm not with that. I don't think I should get that. I'm not going to pick that up. I'm just going to let it drop right there, right before my eyes. But it was nice to meet you. And I'm real about that. It was nice to meet you. Okay, so I feel like it just depends on how you respond to the situation, how you're going to feel about this type of person. As long as you're honest with yourself, then you're going to do a good thing. You're going to when you're honest with yourself, you respect yourself. When you start being dishonest with yourself, that's when you start to disrespect yourself, because you can end up making choices based on the visuals. The visuals could get you caught up. Okay. The visuals of a person. And when I say that, I mean being very physically attracted to someone. It's easy for some to fall in love. And if you know that your heart is light and it's easy for you to fall in love, do you think that would be a good idea for you to allow yourself to fall for someone who is so loose with their relations, especially when it comes to in between the sheets activities and dating multiple people at one time, with situationships and friends with benefits? It's just a lot going on. And to have your body exposed to their body is actually exposing yourself to many bodies. Have you ever thought about that before? It's true. There's a connection. Okay, there's connections. And when you connect to someone like that, you also connect to all the people that they've been with, regardless of if you realize that or not. Spiritually, that's how it goes. And so, would you be okay with that, their lifestyle? Because they were honest with you. I gotta give them that. Very honest person. There's people that are like this. There's some people that have that lifestyle and they'll conceal it. You won't never know because they won't tell you. And they don't look like they move like that. You know, you'll think that, you know, based on how they look clean, they look nice, they dress well, they may even speak well. So you don't really know what they do in the shadows. And, you know, that's why it's good to ask questions and use discernment and really get to know a person before you take it to another level, because there's so many people out here that are catching things that they can't get rid of. And it's just unfortunate, because just because a person catches something that they can't get rid of doesn't mean that they're a bad person. It's just that they were dealt a bad deal and they took it. And so this is why it's good to think before you connect. Like, ultimately, think about what you're connecting to and only connect to what aligns with you. Okay, so that's it for this message. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Everything you do it with love. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you feel my vibe, especially if this message does resonate with you. You can book a healthy conversation or a reading as well by visiting www.milkhoneyrose.org. The books that I have written, I will link it to this video, to the store that's connected to this video, as I always do. I will link the book that's in alignment with this message, okay? So if you're interested, the books are available on the website that I just provided. Also, you can join the membership just to support me, and I appreciate all of those who do decide to join. Also, have a wonderful time in the AM. The sun is shining and the birds are chirping. Don't forget to take a little walk and let your thoughts take you away. Okay? I'll see you in the next message.